So what is the Semantic Hub? The Semantic Hub allows for us to combine information from different sensory and motor areas to form a model semantic representation. Likewise, this also allows us to understand how concepts work. A hypothesis regarding the Semantic Hub is that the anterior temporal lobe plays the biggest part. This can be observed in semantic dementia, a degenerative condition in which patients have semantic deficits that affect language, visual objects, and hearing. Semantic dementia provides evidence for category general deficits induced by neural deficits that are localized to anterior temporal lobes. Semantic dementia and other observations suggest for the existence of the Semantic Hub for category representations that bind abstracts and modality-specific perceptual and/or motor responses together. This allows us to understand how we are able to form concepts and symbolic representations as well. The Semantic Hub model consists of verbal descriptors, visual features, sounds, somatosensory, olfaction, and praxis. Semantic Hub is tied to symbolic representation, as Semantic Hub deficits can cause category-specific deficits, and it is hypothesized that focal damage may lead to difficulty distinguishing conceptual features or symbolic concepts that are most similar to each other. Concepts, also known as symbols, develop when modality-specific distributed representations are linked together. Category general deficits follow when there is a broad description, as all concepts are represented in this hub. But category-specific deficits follow when there is a focal disruption in which concepts that are more internally similar become mixed together. Using transcranial magnetic stimulation during naming, researchers looked into the motor cortex and anterior temporal hub. They found that anterior temporal stimulation affects conceptual processing generally, but motor cortex stimulation affects specific concepts and thus reinforces distributed representations bound via a hub. The Semantic Hub also allows us to understand other observations and problems, such as the symbol grounding problem, semantic dementia, preserved concepts with mirror system, behavioral interference and neurostimulation, and distributed representations. Hub-based conceptual activation can also lead to motor cortex activation. If we present a word, this would stimulate a concept in the heteromodal semantic hub. This activation then spreads to neighboring concepts and modality-specific features. Motor cortex stimulation can also lead to conceptual disruption. Using transcranial magnetic stimulation, specific motor features are stimulated, and that spreads activation to the semantic hub and then to lexical features. This spreading activation results in our behavioral naming latencies changing. And that's the Semantic Hub.